So, my power naps. I've been implementing more nap time for myself over these last, I don't know, maybe this year. This year I've been prioritizing putting above rest more so than hustle. Yes, I'm still hustling to a certain degree, but my hustle has heart now. My hustle is not just hustling. I'm not getting out of harmony with the hustle. I'm staying in heart coherence with my hustle. And when it's time to rest, I take that beat, I take that heartbeat, and I go take a nap and a power nap. It's so amazing that, back in college, I heard and learned about all the research about napping and power napping and allowing your mind to be able to rest and rinse out unnecessary information that it does while we're sleeping, while we're in REM sleep. And today, I definitely felt that difference. I think I took about a 30 or 45, 47 minute. I'm gonna have to look at my Fitbit and see exactly what the length time it was. It felt like 2 hours, but I know it wasn't. But when I woke up, I was so renewed that it just brought more clarity that I was able to com- complete some things that not that I dreaded, but that I knew that I wanted to complete, and I did it with ease and grace. Did it with ease and grace. Came home and had Apple Jacks for dinner because I didn't want to cook. Not because I was lazy. It's just that I wanted something sweet. So I had Apple Jacks. Tomorrow I'll go to the grocery store and do some other things because I was supposed to do it yesterday. Remember, if you saw my video yesterday, you knew that I was supposed to go to the grocery store yesterday, but I was too tired. And so I didn't go. And I said I was going to go in the morning, but I didn't go because I didn't have the proper power nap like I did today. So, this message in this video is just really to encourage you guys, especially in your crown era, to really utilize your intuition to know when to rest. Prioritize rest. Don't give in to exhaustion because you cannot do anything in excellence in exhaustion. I promise you, you'll make more mistakes, you'll feel more burden, and your nervous system will just be more in a wreck when you're pushing yourself not towards a goal, but just to complete things in a way that you have deemed it important. Everything is not important. It's rarely anything that is important when you're living in the now, when you're living in an opportunity to really be ground yourself in the moment and check in with your body and your heart space to say, does this really become a priority in this moment or can it wait? And rest is one of the things that is a priority in the moment. It's just a part of the, how do I want to say it? It's just a part of the biological way that we are renewed, that we mm, bring back a solid solution for our bodies and minds to be incoherent. That's why meditation is so well, but a lot of times through meditation, you're unable to calm the mind down so much where rest it's automatic. You don't have to stress into rest. When you go to sleep, it just automatically happens. So power nap as much as possible. If you've never power nap, do yourself a favor and start to implement that maybe once a week if you can, twice a month if you can, and then come back to this video and let me know how you feel throughout the week and throughout the days and how much creativity that comes in, the things that you truly want to do and be expressed and express yourself through will come through even more. Earlier today, I knew I was supposed to be grounded in some things, and um, I really woke up feeling more grounded after I took my nap. And sometimes grounding is not just going outside to get grounded, so to speak. Grounded in your spirit is just letting your body rest and your spirit just return back to spi- to God, to main spirit. At least that's what I believe when we go to sleep. I've astroplaned many of times. But anyway, that's another conversation for another day. Oh, I had a wonderful opportunity to have a testimonial. She sent me a text message. Let me find it and read it. Um, so the story went like this is probably why I really needed to rest because I really held space for somebody today. The husband came in and asked me to call his wife because she was going through some issues and he had tears in his eyes. And I was just like, "Okay." I had never talked to his wife before. I always talked to him about different things, but he knew that he could not be there for her in the way that she needed as and he knew what I do. And he knows that how I've talked to him about different situations. But anyway, I talked to her for about 20, maybe about 20 minutes or so. But she texted me around 8:41 p.m. today and she said, "Angelina, thank you so much for speaking with me this morning. I really appreciate you listening and lending advice at an unsettling time. Appreciate you." And then she said her name. I will keep everything confidential because that's who I am. I'm a coach. I don't put names out unless it authorized. But then I sent her a text message and I said, "Anytime, may your mind and your heart be at peace with all your decisions." And then she hearted that back. And I think that's one of the reasons why I needed to take a nap because I took on a lot from her and I'm an empath, and I didn't ground myself like I should have, after the fact, but I did ground myself eventually when I was able to go home and take my power nap and then resume the rest of my day. But it just really, um, touched my heart that the husband was able to ask me and trusted me in this very sensitive situation that they're going through, and I'm glad that I was able to support that. I do a lot of stuff. I don't always tell you guys everything I do. I don't know why, because I'm a Scorpio and I'm private, but if you put it in the comments, if you ask me some questions, I'll answer them. I'm 100% transparent. If I come on here with my hair looking crazy and all of that, not crazy, but me. If you see me out in the streets, you're going to see me looking like this because that's who I am. That's just who I am. So I love you guys so much. I really do. It's Coach Hunt. So subscribe, like, um, what else we do? Oh, leave a comment. Ask for clarity. If you- I'll definitely answer back. I'm not AI. So I'm gonna hook you up. Okay. Anything. And if I can't answer it, I won't. I'm not gonna BS you. I'm not gonna pull a wool over your eyes. I'm not gonna give you rose-colored glasses. Maybe yellow, but not rose. I'm gonna pull a couple of cards from my deck. I created an affirmation deck like and before the pandemic. I don't sell them anymore. But I still utilize my deck. I've sold hundreds of them. These are very thought provoking, informational statements because I like affirmations. So let's go and see. Let's see what the first one is. So the first one says, "I develop great passion during this life journey." I develop great passion during this life journey. I do. I have a lot of passions. Poetry is a passion, coaching is a passion, going to the beach is a passion, traveling is a passion. Um, oh, um, crossword puzzles is a passion. Physical puzzles is a passion. Yeah, I have a lot of passions. Oh, swimming, definitely. Going swimming is a passion. Um, yeah, let's do another card. Let's see. This one says, I guess. Oops. Y'all know it's alive, so it is what it is. This one says, I accept what I cannot change and opt to change myself. I get this one a lot when I do a lot of affirmations and cards. I accept what I accept what I cannot change it and I opt to change myself because self-discovery is so important. Renewing who you are and becoming, evolving, taking yourself, your soul evolving life force, and expanding it to whomever you want to become, shifting your identity, not in the way that society wants you to be, but in a way that your soul is calling you out to be. That's most important in life, I believe. Nothing else. Because we come here on this playground to play and learn, to have experiences, not to just reach goals, but to have experiences. The goal is not the issue, as they say. It's the journey, which is the experience. And I respond with kindness is the last one. I did. I responded to kindness to a potential client, maybe a future potential client, who knows? But I give freely, I give honestly, I give authentically, and I give with a whole heart. So that's it. That's all. I love you guys so much. It's Coach Hunt. I have your greatest interest at heart. It's Angelina, if you know me. And check the comments for anything that you want to know. I have the self discovery book, which will support you in that first journey of understanding who you are, where you want to go by reflecting on your life, and projecting your future the way you want, scripting it the way you need it, the way you desire it to be. Also have a refill ritual for self-love, which you'll be able to do anytime that you want. And you can find all that in the description box. You know, I write, so that's on Substack. Check out my Instagram. I usually just do little posts on there and affirmations and words. I'm not really that much on Instagram, but I'll try. I'll try. But I'm out of here. You guys be good. Be blessed. Bye.